little bit of next class also we will be using it, but this is real interesting. How? So we're going to go for some basic trigonometry. Basic trigonometry. Chapter is work, energy, and power, but maybe we may not be able to start today. Basic trigonometry. Now this is a part of mathematics which dates back to BC period. Okay, this dates back to BC period, and all credit goes to the Greeks of those time, and they could do exact calculation of like if some enemy ship is coming by sea, where is the ship and how much time the ship will approach us, what is the height of that so and so building. So all this architecture which was made was due to trigonometry. Comes from three words. Tri means three, gono means angle, and metry means measurement. So trigonometry or trigonometry, as we said. Now this here what we learn are three basic ratios, trigonometric ratios. This is applicable only for right angle triangle. Applicable for right angle triangle. So let us first make one right angle triangle. Your way, you can make it in any orientation that you want. Just make sure that you observe the rules that I show you. You can make it in any orientation that you want. इस side उस side आपको जैसा इच्छा वैसे बना सकते हैं. It's not that you have to make it as per the way I am making. So I have made a right angle triangle, and my right angle triangle is ABC such that it is right angled at B. Okay? It is right angled at B. It's a right angle triangle ABC such that it is right angled at B. Now let us understand some of the sides of this right angle triangle. In earlier days, trigonometry used to be taught as perpendicular, base and all, but even that's confusing. Our days also I learned it that way. I learned it this way after teaching some IB students, and that's the best way to learn actually. Okay. When you stand at the 90-degree angle, the side that you see right opposite to the 90-degree angle, right? The side that is right opposite to the 90-degree angle, opposite to it, is always known as the hypotenuse. Is known as the hypotenuse. In other ways, we also say the longest side is always the hypotenuse. So no change. The problem comes in these two sides, because in the earlier version that say our fathers or we learned, we used to call them as perpendicular and base. But here, like it's very easy to say this is base and this is perpendicular. If I just invert this triangle in such a way, it is this like this. Are you understanding? Like a hill. Now, which is base, which is perpendicular becomes difficult for us to say. Now, in order to answer that, what we do, we freeze one angle. So perpendicular and base, we will no more use that. We'll use a different concept, but for that, we have to freeze an angle. So let's freeze one angle, means where you are standing. So let's say I have frozen this angle and I'm calling this angle as theta, right? And I'll do all the measurements. So we are trying to learn some ratios. We will learn the ratios for this angle theta. We can learn the ratios for this one also. We can learn the ratio for this one also. कोई एक तो select करना पड़ेगा. हमने इसको select कर लिया. समझ में आया? Right. Now, since you have selected theta, then immediately after selecting theta, you start looking at the opposite side of theta. This is again opposite to it. है ना? Opposite है. So I call this as the opposite side. Opposite side. Hypotenuse मिल गया, opposite side मिल गया. Be careful. If this was my angle under consideration, then the opposite side would have been this one. So opposite side is subjective based on which angle you are talking in perspective to. So this is opposite side with respect to theta. And if you take this angle as alpha, then this would become the opposite side with respect to alpha. Is this much understood? Now we will do everything with respect to theta only. ताकि हमें समझने में आसान आए. So एक side मिल गया hypotenuse. अच्छा, whenever you are considering alpha, then also hypotenuse remains hypotenuse only. The only flip flop happens between opposite and one more side. तो इसका opposite side ये हो गया. अब एक side बाकी रह गया. बाजू वाले side को वो रह गया बाजू वाला side, उसको हम कहते हैं adjacent side. Adjacent side. And when I'm writing adjacent side, I write it with respect to theta, right? I'm changing my color and I'm saying that this is alpha. If this is alpha, then this becomes opposite side. Opposite side with respect to alpha. And this becomes adjacent side with respect to alpha. अल्फा ऐसे लिखते हैं बेटा, दिस इज रिटन एज अल्फा, डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल जैसे लिखते हैं ना, दिस नोन एज अल्फा, एंड बी को लंबा करके लिखने से दिस इज नोन एज बीटा, एंड ओ को ऐसे करके लिखने से दिस इज नोन एज बीटा, अल्फा बीटा। ठीक, ये तीन समझ में आया। इन एनी राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल टेक अवे द 90 डिग्री, यू आर लेफ्ट विद टू एंगल्स, किसी भी एक एंगल को फ्रीज कर लो, और फ्रीज करके यू शुड बी एबल टू से व्हिच इज ऑपोजिट साइड, व्हिच इज एडजेसेंट साइड। ये मेरे मूड ऐसे ही रहते हैं, इसमें ध्यान कम, इसमें ध्यान दीजिए, ये ज्यादा काम में आएगा। ठीक है, समझ में आया तो क्लियर? सो दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट स्टेप। सो इफ दैट इज अंडरस्टूड, नाउ आई से how much have you learned so far? Sir, I have learned about a right angle triangle, which is right angle at any one angle, and there are two acute angles. It will leave me two acute angles. दो acute angle मुझे छोड़ देगा, और इन दो acute angles में कैसा रहता है, किसी भी एंगल को फ्रीज करने से एक ऑपोजिट साइड बनता है और एक, हाँ। सो ऑल आवर स्टडी राइट नाउ वी विल डू विद रिस्पेक्ट टू थीटा। ठीक है ना? पुराने जमाने में इसको परपेंडिकुलर बोला जाता था। इवन व्हाट पुराना, योर एनसीईआरटी इन ग्रेड 10 स्टिल कॉल्स दिस परपेंडिकुलर, और इसको बोलते थे बेस। सो फॉर द टाइम बीइंग आई एम रिमूविंग द ब्लू वंस, because we are not studying it with respect to alpha, so I have removed the blue one. I have removed the blue one completely so that you don't get confused. ठीक है बच्चा? इसको परपेंडिकुलर बोलते हैं और इसको बेस बोलते हैं। अब यहाँ पे तीन रेशियोज हम देखते हैं इन ट्रिगोनोमेट्री। देयर आर 3 पेरेंट रेशियोज एंड 3 गर्लफ्रेंड रेशियोज। पहला रेशियो को हम बोलते हैं द साइन रेशियो, दूसरे को हम बोलते हैं द कोसाइन रेशियो, ओके, और तीसरे को बोलते हैं द टेंजेंट रेशियो। साइन रेशियो, कोसाइन रेशियो एंड टेंजेंट रेशियो। अब इनकी गर्लफ्रेंड्स भी होती हैं। साइन का गर्लफ्रेंड होता है कोसिकेंट रेशियो, कोसाइन का होता है सीकेंट, और टेंजेंट का होता है कोटेंजेंट। ठीक है? साइन रेशियो, कोसाइन रेशियो, टेंजेंट रेशियो, कोसिकेंट, सीकेंट एंड कोटेंजेंट। These are the bigger names. We don't use them. We'll use smaller names. But before that, we should also understand the meaning of tangent and secant. ये देखो, if you have a circle, just for your knowledge, it is not required, and there is a line which touches the circle at one point, then this is called a tangent. And if it goes like this, then this is known as a secant. ठीक है? इसको secant बोलते हैं, इसको tangent बोलते हैं। ठीक है? चल, अच्छा, इन वर्ड्स को देख के आप डर मत जाइए। We do not use so big names because many children who do trigonometry still don't know the full form. Sin को हम हमेशा ऐसे लिखते हैं, sin, sin, sin पढ़ते हैं लोग, sin नहीं, sin है। Cosine को हम cos पढ़ते हैं, tangent को हम tan पढ़ते हैं। उसी तरह इसको हम cosec पढ़ते हैं। फॉरेन बुक्स में ये CSC भी लिखा रहेगा, ठीक है? और इसको हम sec बोलते हैं, और इसको हम cot बोलते हैं। And we will be using the blue ones only. Right? That too at grade 9. Now when we are starting, you will be using this one more in this work energy power. These are trigonometric ratios. Right? Understood? Acha. These 3 I call them as girlfriend, right? So why they are girlfriend? Because aayenge bhi. So this is a ratio. So how we use it is, we say we are trying to measure sine of theta. ठीक है? Sine of theta. अच्छा, एक चीज सीखिए यहाँ पे, if I write sine of x and I write this as x, ये x कटता नहीं है, it's not like that. This is a function. Sine of x means you are massaging x to get some value out of it. So it doesn't mean sine x means sine अलग रहेगा, x अलग रहेगा, ऐसा नहीं है। ठीक है? तो sine of theta, साइन ऑफ थीटा, ठीक है? ऐसे हमें कुछ कुछ फॉर्मूलास जरूरत होंगे। साइन ऑफ थीटा, कॉस ऑफ थीटा एंड टैन ऑफ थीटा। ये 3 जानने से बाकी 3 आप आराम से निकाल लेंगे। इन तीनों को याद करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, हम यहाँ पे यूज करते हैं व्हाट यू कॉल फॉर्मूला। And what is the formula? Let us see. What is the formula? The formula that you need to remember here as well as in grade 8, grade 10 is, ये rhyme याद रखिए, SOHCAHTOA. Maybe I had not learned this in my time also. This was in fact told to me by one IB girl whom I used to teach 5-6 years back. She is now in London School of Economics. उसको पढ़ाता था तब उसने मुझे सिखाया. SOHCAHTOA, you can take it easy. Okay, SOHCAHTOA. So का S मतलब होता है sin. Sin is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite side upon hypotenuse. फिर आता है का. Cos is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by side by hypotenuse. ठीक है. और फिर आता है tan. Tan is opposite by adjacent. Opposite side upon adjacent side. So this is how you decode SOHCAHTOA. कभी आप भूलोगे नहीं. And if you see properly, I'm writing it. I leave it to your brains. This is also same as sin theta upon cos theta. करके देखो. What is sin theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Adjacent by half. So if you divide, then hypotenuse ऊपर उठ जाएगा. Opposite by hypotenuse into hypotenuse by adjacent. Hypotenuse कट जाएगा. So it becomes this. Have you understood this one? What is sin theta? Opposite by this. Divided by cos theta. What is cos theta? Divided by adjacent by hypotenuse. Divide replaced by multiply. Hypotenuse ऊपर उठ जाएगा. Adjacent नीचे आ जाएगा. कट गया दोनों. Hypotenuse. Difficult? Shall I explain it again?
So these are the formula.
Wait. Darling, please remember this formula. This is the formula for finding out sine. And it is remembered as so. You know how to read so? Sine is equal to, ये दोनों last के दोनों में हमेशा by होता है. So, your formula number 2. This is formula number 2. This is ka. Understood?
Yeah.
And this is formula number 3. Toa. SOHCAHTOA. What I'm saying is that tan theta can also be written as sin by cos. करके देखो ना. देखो. What is sin of theta? Opposite by hypotenuse divided by cos of theta. What is cos of theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What does it become? Opposite by hypotenuse into hypotenuse by adjacent. ये दोनों कट गया ना. So this is actually opposite by adjacent what you have written. So it can also be written as sin theta by cos theta is tan. ठीक है? Understood? अच्छा. All these three are the girlfriends of these three. Cosec theta. So now I am writing it as cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta. Sec theta, ये सब चाहिए नहीं अभी, is 1 upon cos theta. But सीख लिया तो सीख लिया. Next year we'll go fast. 1 upon tan theta. And since this is 1 upon tan theta, this can be written as cos theta by sin theta. If tan theta is sin by cos, then cot is cos by sin. I am stopping for 2 minutes. See whether you can absorb this or not. यहाँ तक कोई चीज समझ में नहीं आया ना, आप हिचकिचाइए मत, आप फर्स्ट टाइम पढ़ रहे हैं. So there will be a lot of lafras. So please clear those lafras. Don't have, because in 10th we will again study this, but you will be using this part in this chapter. Bracket is like chicken sandwich. So the sandwich bracket में you are processing it with the chicken sandwich ऐसा है. So bracket इसलिए लिखते हैं. Sin of theta. Theta का क्या? जैसे see actually what happened under the minute. when you go in higher classes, there are 5 type of functions that you learn. आइलेट बोलते हैं हम इन्हें. Inverse, logarithmic, algebraic, trigonometric, exponential. These are functions. Functions. A function is what? A function is like a भानुमति का पिटारा. यहां से आप इनपुट करोगे. क्या इनपुट करोगे? Independent variable x इनपुट करोगे. And this is the function. Right now, this function is sine function. Understood? जैसे ही मैं यहां से बनाना घुसाऊंगा, फंक्शन है केक. क्या निकलेगा? बनाना केक. नाउ फंक्शन इज चिप्स. जैसे ही बनाना घुसाऊंगा, क्या निकलेगा? बनाना चिप्स. नाउ फंक्शन इज बनाना कोफ्ता. बनाना घुसाऊंगा, क्या निकलेगा? बनाना कोफ्ता. सो नाउ फंक्शन इज व्हाट? साइन फंक्शन. x डालूंगा, x इज माय इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. यहां से क्या निकलेगा? ये सब चीज को साइन x कर देंगे. अंगद घुसाऊंगा, साइन अंगद निकलेगा. ये साइन कॉस टैन सब जो है ना, ये ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस कहलाते हैं. ये सब आपके लिए इंतजार कर रहा है. ऐसे मान लो हमने यहाँ पे लोगैरिथमिक फंक्शन डाला लॉग. अब हमने क्या डाला है? लॉग. अब हमने x डाला तो ये क्या निकालेगा? लॉग x निकालेगा. इसी तरह हम यहाँ पे एल्जेब्रिक फंक्शन घुसा सकते हैं. एल्जेब्रिक फंक्शन इज लाइक 2x. हमने x डाला तो क्या आएगा? 2x स्क्वायर होकर निकलेगा. ठीक है. हम यहाँ पे एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन डालते हैं. मान लो e, x डालते ही e टू द पावर x ऐसे करके आएगा. तो आप अभी this is a function, that's why ये काटाकाटी नहीं होते. x is the independent variable, sin x is the dependent variable. ठीक है. So treat it like that. So sin x means a ratio of sin that will be taking. Ratio by this side upon this side. इतना तो क्लियर हुआ. और देखेंगे ना कहाँ यूज करते हैं. हम देखेंगे कैसे कहाँ पे ये यूज करते हैं, क्या हेल्प है इसका. समझ में आया? Right. Okay, where he will be used it? He is asking a very nice question, so we should answer him now. Where will we use it? बेटा ऐसा समझ लो, ये जो है ना, this is titanium tower, and you want to measure the height of titanium tower, right? So you ask वैभव to go on the top. ये वैभव को ऊपर जाके एक रोप फेंकने बोलते हो, और रोप को लाके यहाँ पे यथार्थ को बोलते हो यथार्थ रोप को टाइट करके यहाँ पे लगाइए, टाइट करके, टाइट, और यहाँ एक प्रोटेक्टर लगा लेते हो. और ऐसा कर करके आपको ये मिला, मान लो 30 डिग्रीज मिला. एंड दिस डिस्टेंस यू कैन मेजर वेयर वैभव इज एंड वेयर यू आर एट द फुट ऑफ टाइटेनियम ना. सो यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग साइन ऑफ 30 ऑपोजिट बाय दिस. रोप का लेंथ आपको पता ही है. और यू टेक tan 30, दिस लेंथ यू नो. दिस लेंथ तो आई कैन मेजर ना. tan 30 विल बी अवेलेबल इन अ टेबल. अरे क्या यार तुम लोग, tan ऑफ 30 अभी क्या हो गया? हाइट ऑफ टाइटेनियम डिवाइडेड बाय बेस. कितना बड़ा, कितना दूर यथार्थ खड़ा है, ये तुम्हें पता है नहीं, मेजर कर सकते हो ना. tan 30 टेबल से आ जाएगा ना, तो टाइटेनियम का हाइट निकल गया ना. आपको मेजर करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ना
How will you multiply base?
tan 30 will be a value, there will be a table. Tan of 30 is an established value. That also we will see. That's why I say ये सब नहीं पढ़ के अगर ये सब चैप्टर पढ़ोगे तो बेकार लगेगा आपको. Now your heart is not agree ना. What is tan 30 is a value. If you ask me, sir, what is the value of tan 30? It is 1 upon root 3. The value is there. So 1 upon root 3 के साथ base you know ना, where you are standing and where यथार्थ is standing. इससे तो मेजर कर सकते हो ना. हमें टाइटेनियम तक चढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, हम उसकी हाइट निकाल सकते. इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ठीक है, चलिए. सो इतना समझ में आया आपको? राइट. नाउ सी, सोकाटोवा हैज मेड इट सो इजी. मैथ्स का मजा लो. तो हमारे जमाने में इसको कैसे पढ़ा जाता था? हमारे जमाने में ऑपोजिट को हम क्या बोलते थे? इसको पढ़ा जाता था परपेंडिकुलर बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज. इसको पढ़ा जाता था बेस बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज, और इसको पढ़ा जाता था परपेंडिकुलर बाय बेस. एंड यू नो व्हाट फॉर्मूला माय डैड taught me while using this. इनफैक्ट ओल्ड डेज में यही फॉर्मूला आता था. मजा आ जाएगा आपको फॉर्मूला. वो फॉर्मूला भी देख लो. वो फॉर्मूला ऐसा होता था, some people have sine perpendicular by hypotenuse, curly brown hair, cos is equal to base by hypotenuse, turned tan permanently black, tan is equal to perpendicular by base. some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. In our Hindi teachers who used to teach mathematics, उसमें होता था पंडित बद्री प्रसाद हर हर बोले, बाकी लोग सोना चांदी तोले. उससे भी आप ये फॉर्मूला निकाल सकते. बस end of the day,
Also you'll get
if you take alpha also the same formula holds, then sine of alpha will be opposite. ये holds, just that right now for sine of theta, what is the opposite side? You tell me, what is the opposite side? AB upon AC. This will be BC upon AC. This will be AB upon BC. है ना? Opposite will be. These will change. These will change. If you do for alpha, these AB, BCs will change because उसका opposite side अलग है ना. So you will say when you take alpha, the cos and sine will just swap around. Because what is opposite for this is adjacent for him. So they just change. So if this is 30-degree higher mathematics, now your brain needs to work. This is 90, then how much is this? 60. So cos of 60 should be exactly equal to sine of 30. And sine of 60 should be equal to cos of 30. क्योंकि sine और cos में just अदला बदली कर लेते हैं वो लोग. ये एंगल का जो साइन होगा वो ये एंगल का कॉस होगा, होना ही पड़ेगा ना. इसका जो ऑपोजिट साइड है इसके लिए वो एडजेसेंट है ना. ठीक है, इतना समझ में आ गया? बाय, वेरी गुड. ओके, नाउ एट योर ग्रेड 9 level you will be doing problems where you will need to find out cos, but cos will be of some genuine angles. Like आपको अभी क्या क्या एंगल्स आएगा? You will get angles like 0, 90 डिग्री और आएगा 90 पहले नहीं लिखता है. आपको जो फिजिक्स में प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगे ना, आपके प्रॉब्लम आएंगे 0 डिग्री. 0 डिग्री का प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा, अंडरस्टैंडिंग चाहिए. 30 डिग्री you will get some problem and 60 degree you will get some problem and 90 degree also understanding is required. They'll give you this data in the exam, means how much is cos 30 equal to, they'll tell you, they'll give you the figure. But I'll say in grade 10 you have to remember this also, not only for cos but for sine, cos, tan, everything. Now the question arises, how do some people remember so many things? Definitely there's some trick. उस ट्रिक को देखें, मजा आ जाएगा आपको. ठीक है, so ठीक है. तो अब हमें इन ग्रेड 9 वी विल बी यूजिंग cos of 30. cos का वैल्यूज हमें चाहिए होगा. लाइक से cos 30 I am telling you it is √3/2 and cos 60 is equal to half. ठीक है, अब ये कैसे आता है जरा इसको प्रूफ करने की कोशिश करते हैं. How does this half and √3? They will give you this in exam, don't worry, but we'll see how this value comes. Ready? चलें? Okay, very good. आ जाओ. इसको जानने के लिए what we need is a bit of knowledge on equilateral triangle. आजा, आप खुद निकाल दोगे. देखो, let's take a equilateral triangle. अब और स्केल से ड्रॉ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, it's so sultry. Okay, let's take an equilateral triangle. And it will give you everything. What is this angle in an equilateral triangle? Secant t. What is this? Secant t. And draw the perpendicular of this line. So the perpendicular is also a perpendicular bisector in case of equilateral triangle. So my dear children, if this is I and this is I, I'll say this is A by 2 and this is A by 2. Leave this to me as 90 degree and this would be 30 degree. Do you agree?
Yes.
In that case, I just rub this portion out. Are we fine?
Yes. Yes.
So I now have a right angle triangle. Trigonometry is applicable in right angle triangle with a 30, 60, 90 combination because we want to find out these two values. ठीक है ना? Can you just help me? What would be the value of this? I would say the value of this will be root under a square minus a by 2 whole square. Right? Hypotenuse square, root of hypotenuse square minus this square. Have you understood this Pythagoras theorem? So if you do this, this is a square minus a square by 4 whole root, which is equal to 4a square minus a square, 3a square by 4. So a comes out, 4 comes out as 2, and it becomes √3. Check whether you have understood this or not. 3a square by 4 का रूट लिया मैंने. 3a square by 4 का रूट, 4 का रूट आया 2, a square का रूट आया a, और √3 रह गया. भूतनी को इसको अंदर घुसाओ ना। 2 का स्क्वायर कितना होता है 4, a का स्क्वायर कितना होता है a स्क्वायर, सो इनसाइड इज व्हाट 3a स्क्वायर बाई 4। इधर एलसीएम लेंगे तो कितना है 4, 4a स्क्वायर माइनस a स्क्वायर कितना होता है 3a स्क्वायर बाई 4। सो आई हैव रिटन दिस root 3a by 2. So shall I rub off everything now? I haven't explained you how the jackfruit got ripened. So I am writing this as root 3a by 2. Samjhing? No love for us? By the way, we need to give it a name also. So we name it as IBC. Make sense? So we are first interested in finding cos of 30. So take the cos of 30 and remember that cos is ka. It's the adjacent side, which would be AC cos 30. You're taking for this adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is how much? AB. AC is how much? Root 3 by A by 2 divided by A. A cancels A. This is root 3 by 2. Exactly what I have told you. High-level maths padho. The people who are Chirek all Sunday going to Fiji are learning these only. You have to catch up. Have you understood why cos 30 is root 3 by 2? यथार्थ समझ में आया? नहीं तो बोलना फिर से समझाते हैं, कोई बात नहीं। cos का डेफिनेशन क्या था? का एडजेसेंट बाय किसका एडजेसेंट? 30 का एडजेसेंट। 30 का एडजेसेंट हमको नहीं आता है, 30 का ऑपोजिट तो आता है ना तेरे को। ये तो हाइपोटेन्यूज ही रहेगा, तो एडजेसेंट कौन है? यही रहेगा। राम निकल गया, श्याम निकल गया, मोहन यही है ना। तो adjacent side AC by hypotenuse AB. What is the measurement of AC? You just took it out. Root 3a by 2 divided by a. समझा? कर लें अभी बाकी। Cos of what? sec 60 degree. Adjacent side BC by AB. BC कितना है? A by 2 divided by A. सर ये ने को काट लिया, हाँ वही तो आया है यहां पे, ठीक है। अब हमें cos 0 और cos 90 भी चाहिए, cos 0 and cos 90। उसके लिए कैसा चाहिए? आर्टिस्ट इंप्रेशन। What is artist impression? When you people go to buy new flats and you have gone to a place where it's only the land out there and the builder has got a very lovely office and serving you coffee and sandwich, they'll give you a lovely brochure where they'll show people walking with dogs, somebody swimming out there. That is artist impression. Building तो अभी बना नहीं है, सिर्फ कल्पना है, उसके ऊपर भी तो आप पैसा देंगे। तो आइए यहाँ भी थोड़ा सा आर्टिस्ट इंप्रेशन लगाते हैं। आर्टिस्ट इंप्रेशन, राइट। I have explained these things to children in lockdown period also. They have understood. You are getting it live, so you should understand it better. So now we are trying to find out the value of cos 0. All of you pens down, try to understand cos 0 कैसे निकालते हैं। इसके लिए हम इस फिगर को देखेंगे, इस फिगर को देखेंगे cos 0, ठीक है। मैं यहाँ पे आपको पहले ही बोल के रखता हूं, सर cos 0 का वैल्यू होता है 1। कैसे 1 आता है देखते हैं। अच्छा, अब हम इस फिगर में cos 0 means we say let theta tend to 0। इसको ये एरो मतलब tend to, थीटा को हमने 0 बना दिया। theta 0 means what बेटा? theta 0 मतलब ये टक 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 टक, it is tending to 0 now. Are you understanding? If theta tends to 0, then two things happen. What are the two things that is happening? Sir, CA becomes tends equal to CB. CA CB के बराबर हो जाता है, ऐसे आ जाएगा। And so A coincides with किसके? B। A अगर B के साथ coincide हो जाएगा तो दो चीज होने वाला है। CA becomes equals to CB, CA becomes equals to CB, and number 2 I'll write AB loses its existence। है कि नहीं? जरा सोचो तो, ए भी तो गायब हो गया ना, ठप बंद हो गया, ठप एलिगेटर ठप, ए भी बंद हो गया। अब जरा cos, so what is cos theta? Adjacent side means BC upon hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? AC. Now if theta tends to 0 degree, then what is cos 0 equal to? BC by BC, because AC and BC are same ना. अरे 1 आ गया भाई साहब, देखे 1 आ गया भाई साहब, समझ में आया?
Yes.
Very interesting. Think 8 months ago this time you were doing, sir what is compound interest, direct variation, now you're doing grade 10 problem. Time बदलने में life में time नहीं रहता. Convincing? Understood?
This is how we find the value of cos.
Cos zeros means, see later on you'll get a table. At grade 10 we get a table of 0, 30, 45, 45, 60, 90. So you should know the values for cos, sine, tan, cosec, sec, cot. So how many angles? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. 5 angles. How many ratios? 6. 6 5s are 30. 30 values should be on your. How will it be possible? That means definitely there will be a trick. और trick तो सीख लिया ना अभी, इतना कुछ नहीं चाहिए. But we won't go by this trick every time. This is to make you just understand from beginning how it happens. But there are many ways to memorize those form values. ठीक है, ये समझ में आया? अब रह गया cos 90. I said you cos 90. Cos 90 का जो वैल्यू होता है ना, cos 90 value is 0. Cos 90's value is 0. Cos 90 की वैल्यू होती है 0. अब हम उसको प्रूफ करके देखेंगे. Have you understood? Which one? No, no, will not use that. ऐसे यूज नहीं होता है. Cos 90 के लिए again that is also artist impression. So you have to use impression now. चलो. What are we trying to do now? We are trying to make, let theta tend to 90 degree. We are trying to make theta tend to 90 degree. जरा देखो तो theta 90 डिग्री होने के लिए हो रहा है. तो थीटा कैसे हो जाएगा? ये ऐसे घूम जाएगा. And this is all tied to each other. Okay, understand? Theta is trying to become 90 degree. When it tries to become 90 degree, A fellow comes straight out here. Similarly, B fellow is also coming out here. B coincides with C at that time. If you, ये triangle को आप जैसे ही घुमाओगे ना, इसको जैसे ही घुमाओगे ये भी तो साथ साथ आएगा ना, जॉइंट है ना ये चीज. तो B आके C के साथ कोइंसाइड कर जाएगा. B coincides with C. ऐसे में क्या हो गया? BC is lost. BC is lost. You don't have BC anymore. क्यों नहीं होगा बेटा? अरे ये चीज घुमा रहे हो, ये फ्लेक्सिबल है. there's a hinge joint out here and there's a joint roller है ये. इसको ऐसे उठाओगे तो ये ऐसे नहीं आ जाएगा. B will come here.
Oh, yes.
The B, this thing will slide this side. BC is lost, right? BC is lost, and something more happens. Number 2 is that AB becomes equals to AC. ये AB और AC एक ये खड़ा हो जाएगा और AB उसके ऊपर आ जाएगा. That's why BC is lost. ठीक ना? Right? So let's find out cos theta. Cos theta is what? Adjacent side. Adjacent means BC. By what? Hypotenuse. AC. For BC is lost, that means BC has become 0. 0 upon AC is equal to 0. So cos 90 is 0. Sure. Clear?
Yes.
45 नहीं किया हमने, 45 भी करना है हमें. 45 is easy. Only 0 and 90 we should have little bit of understanding how 0 90 comes. ठीक है? In our physics we will be using 30 60 a lot, and sometimes किस्मत bad then 45 may also come. अब 45 को भी देख लेते हैं. ठीक है, आ जाओ. Cos of 45 is equal to 1 upon root 2. ठीक है, ये कहाँ से आता है? ये पोर्शन मिटाऊं अभी? This one? Okay. Even grade 10 students won't be able to tell you this. वो लोग सिर्फ पढ़ते हैं. उनको पूछो तो show me how cos 0 is 0. They won't be able to tell. ये जो समझता है वो आराम से. Cos 0 मतलब चिड़क. So in during the lockdown days, I used to show with my mother's roti forceps होता है ना. So I have to show the forceps on screen. Setup करो तो सब बंद हो जाए. ठीक है, आ जाओ. So 45 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? Take a isosceles, right isosceles triangle. What isosceles triangle? Right isosceles. Right isosceles means this is 90. This side equal to this side. So how much is this? 45. 45, 45. Base angles have to be equal, 45, 45. And this is isosceles. So in isosceles also, the perpendicular bisector will be the perpendicular bisector out here will also bisect the base. ठीक है? अब इसका वैल्यू कितना है? A. इसका वैल्यू कितना है? A. तो ये हाइपोटेन्यूज है, ओरिजिनल ट्राइंगल एबीसी का हाइपोटेन्यूज है कि नहीं? What is the hypotenuse? A square plus A square root 2 A square. A root 2 should be the hypotenuse. Just check. What is this? This is equal to this square plus this square का root. A square is 2A square. 2A square का root करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? A root 2. A root 2 पूरा BC है भैया, समझ में आ रहा है ना? हाँ, तो ये कितना हो जाएगा हमारा? A root 2 by 2. A root 2 by 2. You understand? Okay. अगर हम इसे और थोड़ा सा अच्छे से डिवाइड कर दें तो इसे a by root 2 लिख सकते हैं. root 2 1 जा root 2, root 2 into root 2 is 2, है ना? a by root 2 लिख सकते हैं और ये ट्राइंगल को मिटा देते हैं, इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. So this is, let's say this is x. A. Now find out what is cos of 45. Cos is equal to ka, adjacent bx upon hypotenuse AB. bx कितना है? A root 2, A by root 2 डिवाइड काट गया, कितना आया? 1 by root 2. क्या लिखे थे? 1 by root 2 आ गया ना? So if that be the case, ladies and gentlemen, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, you have got the cosine value for everything. Sine 0 0, cos 0 1, cos 30 is root 3 upon 2, cos 45 1 upon root 2, cos 60 is half, and cos 90 is 0. And you will be dealing, we will need all to understand. तो ये वाला पैटर्न भी आप लिख लीजिए, ठीक है? और एक एडिशनल वैल्यू लिख के रखिए, दैट इज इवन बियॉन्ड क्लास 10, दैट इज इन क्लास 11. cos of 180 degree, ये भी होता है. Now don't tell me sir how can it be 180 degree, you said trigonometry is applicable only. This I'll tell you, absorb it now. cos 180 is -1, ये वैल्यू भी आपको जरूरत होगा. cos 180 is -1. Understood? This value please keep it written, whether they give you the formula value in problem or not. As my students, you know these. ये 3-4 बार लिखेंगे, याद हो जाएगा. I can write the whole table to you of 30. तो ये कितना बड़ा चीज है. You just need to remember 5 values, then you can construct the whole table. But that we'll see in grade 10. This concludes the amount of trigonometry knowledge that we need for this chapter. We just need to know the value of cos. The entire thing I taught you, why? Because there will be a section where I'll tell you, okay, take cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Then you'll tell me, sir, what is cos? Why cos 30 is root 3 by 2? ये सब कुछ समझाने के लिए I had to show you the entire story. Your school no even your no book, even HC Verma book में भी नहीं मिलेगा अभी आपको 9 के फिजिक्स में. ऐसे साइन होता है, tan होता है. साइन का भी तो ले सकते हैं ना. इस ट्राइंगल में साइन नहीं ले सकते अभी. ये अगर a by root 2 है, इसका भी एक वैल्यू आएगा. साइन होगा ऑपोजिट बाय दिस. इसका tan भी ले सकते हैं. खुद जाके घर में करो. Try to find out at your home what should be sine. Take a 30, 60, 90 triangle. How did we start? We took a right equilateral triangle. Bisector मारा. A by 2. Then इसको कितना आया? root 3a by 2. We got it? root 3a by 2. In equilateral triangle, what did you get? All Ghanchakkars. What is this? A by 2. root 3. root 3a by 2. What is the area of this triangle? Area of this triangle, half into base into altitude. Okay. The area of this triangle is half into base into altitude. है ना? But if it was the entire equilateral triangle, then you have calculated only half the area. You have calculated only half the area of the entire, because you calculated just the area of this part. एक और भी तो है. तो प्रॉपर एरिया निकालना है तो क्या होगा? 2 टाइम्स इसके साथ होगा. तो इसका मतलब इसके साथ भी 2 कर देंगे. तो 2 ने 2 को काटा. root 3 by 4a square. यही तो आप फॉर्मूला पढ़ते हो, एरिया ऑफ इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल. What is the area of equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4 a square. यहीं से तो आता है. क्या हो गया अंगद? Half of what is the half of the triangle's area? Half into base into altitude. That is half area into another 2. That will give you the equilateral triangle's area. Yeah. Now what did you not understand?
So you use cos 35 with this triangle on this cos 45.
Cos 45, when you have to do 45 means you have to have a right angle triangle. 45, 90, then the other should also be how much? 45. Then it becomes a triangle. So I made this as 90, this as 45. So this one becomes how much? 45. Because originally it was 90. It was 90. So the perpendicular becomes the angle bisector also. So this is 45. Now this is becoming. ठीक है? कोई चीज नहीं समझे हो तो बोलो. यहाँ पे ये खत्म. अभी हम it gives me a ratio ना of this by this. अरे घनचक्कर. Even if do you see this triangle? बच्चों का खिलौना जैसा दिख रहा है ये ट्राइंगल. इसका cos थीटा और इसका cos थीटा सेम होगा. इट्स अ रेशियो ना एंड ऑफ द डे. हाँ, इसका भी cos थीटा और इसका cos थीटा सेम होगा. It's a ratio end of the day. Since you asked this, so you have provoked me again. And since you have provoked me, so you should understood something else also apart from it. And that is, sir, can you show all the physics problems generally that come in all JEE type entrances and all? You will get angles like 37 degree and 53 degree. Cos 37 आएगा. Cos 37 का value कहाँ मिलेगा sir? We don't have scientific calculator. We don't have tables with us. How can I find out cos 37? तो बच्चा एक चीज याद रखो. ये जो ट्राइंगल है ना, ये राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है. ये राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल्स all sides should be Pythagorean triplets. 3, 4, 5 ये सबसे सिंपलेस्ट राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल होता है. Pythagorean triplet है. करके देखो. 3 square is 4 square is जोड़े तो कितना 25. ऐसे ट्राइंगल का एंगल मेजरमेंट हमेशा याद रखिए. दिस विल बी 90. बिगर साइड्स ऑपोजिट एंगल इज ऑलवेज बिगर. अब इन दोनों में कोई एंगल बड़ा होगा, कोई छोटा होगा. डू यू एग्री और नॉट? ये छोटा है, 3 छोटा है, तो 3 का ऑपोजिट वाला एंगल छोटा होगा. ये होगा 37 डिग्री होना ही पड़ेगा, और ये होगा 53 डिग्री. दिस इज अ यूनिक कॉम्बिनेशन in which all problems are given in physics. 37, 53, 90. Is it a right angle triangle? Yes. And now children say, sir, I could not know how to find cos 53 degree. निकालना. cos 53 degree कितना होता है? 3/5. 3/5. sin 53 कितना होता है? सर sin 53 होगा 4/5. अगर cos 53 ये है, so this should be equal to again sin 37. जरा देखो sin 37 opposite by this 3/5, and this should be equal to sin of cos of 37 degree. Cos 37 adjacent by this 4/5. These are awaiting for you in higher classes.
So only
This is the unique combination 3, 4, 5. If it is 3, 4, 5, then the angles have to be 90, 37, 53.
So what if
You take a graph paper today. Graph paper में you take 3 divisions, draw a line at home. 4 divisions, draw a line at home, and join the hypotenuse, and then measure it with protractor for your happiness, and you see it will tally. It will be
37, 53 and
मजा आया? हाँ, ये एक यूनिक कॉम्बिनेशन है. जब ऐसे नक्षत्र बनते हैं तो साइड्स होता है 3, 4, 5.
So what is there any other like combination like this one?
Many combinations. Any Pythagorean triplet is a combination for right angle triangle. What is Pythagorean triplet? 2m m square minus 1 m square plus 1 है ना. उसमें जो भी आपका Pythagorean triplet, but I can't assure you what are the other 2 angles. One angle will be 90. बाकी दो का वैल्यू बनने ना पता. I don't know. But in this I can tell you it will be 53. But you just did some calculations na. 45 when you took a 30, 60, 90, then what are the measurements that were coming out? 1, a means 1, a by 2 means 1 by 2 and a root 2 by a by root 2, a root 2, तो a root 2 आ रहा, वो भी तो आपने देखा, ठीक है. So this concludes the pre-knowledge that we need for trigonometry. Please children study this properly. अब दूसरा चीज हम vectors के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. Then only we can go to the chapter. And if you don't read this and come, all my hard work. Please understand, I'm sweating like anything, and I've taken the pen because you have also taken the interest to learn it. So we have understood something at a high level. In order to understand it better, you need to go through it, because end of the day you will be needing these values. And that time when we use cos, don't make your face like a pumpkin. What is cos? So cos is a ratio that we take. ठीक है, अब आगे. हाँ, एक नहीं 10 डाउट पूछो.
We do the first example where if you take cos of alpha, it will be equal to cos of theta only, right?
No, how can cos of alpha be equal to cos of theta? Cos of alpha will be alpha का adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos of theta will be theta का adjacent by hypotenuse. Alpha का adjacent और theta का adjacent एक नहीं है ना. अब आप और मैंने फॉर्म भरा, same form for class 10 exams. What will you write? Angat Singh. What will I write? Jaideep Das. फादर्स नेम एक ही लिखोगे क्या? फॉर्म तो एक ही है ना, पैटर्न सेम ही है. फादर्स नेम तो एक नहीं लिख सकते है ना भाई साहब. ऐसा होता तो आप ही भर के जेरोक्स मार लीजिए भाई, हमें साइन कर दूंगा. ये चले अब बात करते हैं थोड़े से वेक्टर्स के बारे में बात करते हैं. वेक्टर्स, ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे no vectors is vector algebra. It's another chapter of mathematics. Vectors, you know vector? A vector is a quantity which has both magnitude and direction. You only knew the QT part of it, but let's see the mathematics part of it. Okay, here we will, in this chapter we will learn vector multiplication. Vector multiplication, दो चीज हम सीखेंगे यहाँ पे. This is very crash course ज्ञान. 2 crash course ज्ञान will take: vector multiplication, vector resolution. Two are two absolutely different concepts. Let us understand vector multiplication first. How can vectors be multiplied? Now, when I'm talking as vectors, the best way to understand vector multiplication is the example of vector we will take as force. Force is the easiest vector to understand, right? So a force vector is represented like this. Arrow on top means the arrow does not tell you about the direction. The arrow just says it's a vector quantity. मतलब इस force को जब आप define करोगे, थप्पड़ मारिए सर 5 न्यूटन, कौन से हाथ से? बाएं साइड से मारिए. तो आपको डायरेक्शन भी देना पड़ेगा और मैग्नीट्यूड भी देना पड़ेगा. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ विल सी वेक्टर मल्टीप्लिकेशन. वेक्टर मल्टीप्लिकेशंस happen in 3 types. The first one is called just a scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication. What does a scalar multiplication means? Say I have a scalar k. Scalar k means k is any number. What is a scalar? A scalar is a quantity which has only magnitude. So k is like a constant, any number, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever it is. Okay. If a scalar multiplies any vector, right, then we write it as kf. It means, अब इसका मीनिंग समझते हैं. स्केलर से वेक्टर को मल्टीप्लाई किया, मतलब सपोज हमारे पास एक फोर्स है. लेट्स से this is the Cartesian coordinate system, and I have got a vector f. The vector f is such that it is making 30 degree with the horizontal, and its value is 5 Newton. Do you understand? It's a vector which is making 30 degree with the horizontal, so I have a direction, and it is 5 Newton. इसके साथ अगर आप कोई स्केलर मल्टीप्लाई करते हो, मान लो इसके साथ आप 4 मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हो, you're multiplying 4 with it. So what you get is you just get a scalar multiple. Means कितना हो जाएगा? 20 न्यूटन हो जाएगा. दिशा में कोई परिवर्तन नहीं. There is no change in direction, just the magnitude changes. Simple. This you will not need in grade 9 right now. आपको जरूरत नहीं है. But you should know that if a vector is multiplied with any scalar, then the vector retains its direction, the magnitude changes. ठीक है? ये अच्छा. इसके बाद 2 है, उसमें हमें एक का बड़ा जरूरत पड़ेगा 9 में. दूसरा वाला भी समझ लेंगे, पर एक का बड़ा जरूरत पड़ेगा, उसी को सीखेंगे. The second is known as scalar product. Scalar product is also known as dot product. This is what you will need. In fact, you will be using this without knowing about this, and so you will have a lot of queries. So please understand it. Scalar product. Let's say I have two vectors, a vector A and I have another vector which is say vector B. Two vectors. Scale. Okay. The first one was scalar with vector. The next two products, there are three products actually. Scalar product and another one is known as vector product. This is known as cross product. वेक्टर्स को हम बच्चा तीन टाइप में मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. दिस इज द मोस्ट इजीएस्ट वन, कोई काम का नहीं है आपके लिए. ये दो काम का है, उसमें ग्रेड 9 में आपको ये समझना जरूरी है. इन बोथ these we will be multiplying a vector with a vector. Understand? A vector multiplying with a vector. So I have a vector A and I have a vector B. We are trying to understand what? Dot product. The first job is that you need to translate one of the vector with the other. Translate, CBC guys, you don't know, translate means move it, move without changing the direction. अब गाना याद रखिएगा, ताल मूवी का. टेल से टेल मिला, मतलब इसके टेल को इसके टेल में मिलाना पड़ेगा. And translate it. What is translation? Translation means this vector B, you are allowed to do anything but not change its direction. Bas. Means any parallel movement of B is allowed. Or you could translate A also, your wish. Right? So let's translate B. B को अगर हम ट्रांसलेट करें तो कैसे ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं? देखो तो ऐसे B को थोड़ा सा नीचे उतार लो, थोड़ा सा नीचे उतार लो विद्या, और इसको पीछे ले आओ. ये B ऐसे आ गया. You have just translated. You can change the direction of B. Okay, let me make it more complicated so that it becomes more easy to understand. This is A and this is B vector. Okay, now head and tail are totally in opposite directions, right?
Bring B down.
हाँ, so we bring B down here. So B कैसे down आएगा? तो A के पैरेलल में हमने ऐसे बना लिया, रेल बना लिया, रेल ऐसे रेल बना लिया, और B को स्लाइड करके ले आओ. A ऐसे धीरे से यहाँ तक ले आइए B को, और फिर B को पुश कीजिए ऊपर, तो B कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ आ जाएगा ऐसे. Have you understood? Now our criteria of tail से tail मिला is complete. Do you agree? You could have said, sir, I don't want to do this. Where was our B originally, beta? Where was our B? Our B was here, right? You say, no, sir, I never agree with you. I want to move A towards B. ठीक है, A को नीचे उतारो थोड़ा सा ऐसे नीचे, और ले जाओ. A यहाँ आ जाएगा, A यहाँ आ जाएगा. पैटर्न तो वही बना. देखो तो पैटर्न में कोई चेंज आया? नहीं आया. ऐसा करने पे दो एंगल बनेगा, चिन्ना एंगल आणि पेद्दा एंगल. We will be always interested in the chinna angle. Understood? And we call this as theta, the angle between two vectors. What is the angle between two vectors? The angle between two vectors is always the smaller angle that the two vectors make with each other. Suppose these are two vectors and they make an angle like this. Yeah, it's not the reflux. ये नहीं, छोटा वाला. समझ में आ गया? So, given two vectors, so now I'm making it easy for you. This is vector A and say this is the vector B. We have already done the tail से tail मिला and we have got. ये पैटर्न में ले आया हमने इसको. हाँ, उस केस में दोनों साइड में 180, दोनों ही एक बराबर 180, इसीलिए cos 180 का एक वैल्यू लिखवाया था ना, -1. याद है कब जरूरत. और आप उसके साथ ये भी तो पूछ सकते थे, सर अगर दोनों वेक्टर यूं आ गया, मान लो हवा चल रही है टाइटेनियम की तरफ और पर्ल वाले देख रहे हैं एन टावर की तरफ, दोनों वेक्टर में एंगल कितना है? 0. इसको स्लाइड करा के ले जाओ, इसीलिए 0 भी सिखाया आपको. यस. ओके, सो नाउ वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज द डॉट प्रोडक्ट, एंड दिस इज व्हाट विल बी वेरी यूजफुल फॉर अस. ओके, सो दिस कॉल्ड स्केलर प्रोडक्ट. सो द स्केलर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू वेक्टर्स इज रिटन लाइक दिस: A डॉट B. A डॉट B, ऐसे इसको डॉट प्रोडक्ट बोलते हैं. इसकी वैल्यू होती है, अच्छा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल A डॉट B वेक्टर का शादी वेक्टर से हो रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है ना? नहीं, इतना आसान होता तो ये जो क्वांटिटी आपको देगा ना, इसका जो मतलब बच्चा होगा ये, लेकिन स्केलर होगा. बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. two vectors, and this is what I want you to fight in your class. When I'll tell you when to fight and what to fight also. इससे मजा आएगा. Two vectors multiply to give an offspring which is a scalar, and in this one we call it what? Cross product. Though not in your grade 9, here we will have a cross product between A and B. Cross product. अब जो बच्चा जन्मेगा ना, वो वेक्टर जन्मेगा. हमें ये सीखना है. A cross B which gives a scalar. Because we are learning what in this chapter? Work. Work is scalar quantity. Work पैदा होता है दो माँ बाप से. एक है force. कैसा है वो? वेक्टर. और उसका औरत क्या है? डिस्प्लेसमेंट. वो भी वेक्टर. उनका बच्चा क्या पैदा हुआ? वर्क. स्केलर. और जब आगे जाके आप टॉर्क पढ़ोगे ना, टॉर्क. टॉर्क इज फोर्स. बाप कैसा है? वेक्टर. मल्टीप्लाइड बाय मोमेंट आर्म. मोमेंट आर्म ऑलवेज विल हैव मोमेंट आर्म. थोड़ा मोमेंटम के जैसा. मोमेंट आर्म विल ऑलवेज हैव डायरेक्शन. मतलब दैट आर्म ऑल्सो इज अ वेक्टर. उनका बच्चा जो आएगा उसको क्या बोलेंगे? टॉर्क. So your mind will have lot of confusion between torque and work. दोनों ही force and displacement multiply करके होता है. ये होता है vector multiplication, ये होता है scalar. So torque is a vector. Which one?
Dot product.
First one is scalar product. Scalar multiplication. You multiply, it retains, the vector retains as vector only. आप सुनते नहीं हो कोई भी चीज. सब चीज में खाली ओपोज कर. सुनो ना, इसमें क्या बोला? If it is a 5 Newton force and you multiply 4 with it, it becomes 20 Newton. But the direction remains the same. It's a vector, retains as a vector. यहाँ सुनो, यहाँ दो वेक्टरों का multiply हो रहा है. These things you don't know anything. So first try to absorb. Then comes questioning. These two will multiply to give you a scalar. These two will multiply to give you a vector. दो वेक्टर को दो तरह से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते. इसमें तो दो वेक्टर था ही नहीं. इसमें एक स्केलर था, एक वेक्टर था. ये दोनों कैसा मल्टीप्लिकेशन है? These two are called vector multiplications. ठीक है? This is also vector multiplication, but one of the partner is a scalar. So we get a scalar in this. So this is a scalar quantity. Now we should, scalar quantity means, will we get a direction? No. We'll only get magnitude. So what is the value of that magnitude? We should know. The value of that magnitude is given by mod of A. Okay, sir, what does mod of A means? Magnitude of A. Say A was a force which was negative 5 Newton. So how much will you consider? Only 5. क्योंकि हमें नेगेटिव से क्या लेना देना? हमरे बच्चा तो स्केलर पैदा होगा. वो नेगेटिव हो पॉजिटिव हो हमें कोई लेना देना नहीं. Mod of B multiplied by cos of theta. इसीलिए ट्रिगोनोमेट्री पढ़ाया. And what is theta? Smaller value of the angle. तो मान लो अगर ये चीज होता 5 न्यूटन, ये होता 4 न्यूटन और ये होता 30 डिग्री, तो आप कितना बोलते? 5 into 4 into cos 30 which is equal to 20 into root 3 by 2 which is equal to 10 root 2. 10 root 3. वर्क की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं बोल रहा हूं ऐसे मल्टीप्लाई होता है. We multiplied two forces. We made their dot product. Have you understood? This is dot product. In dot product, we multiply value of one, value of the other into cosine of the angle. And cross product is very easy. Cross product में हम cos की जगह पे sin डालते हैं. But वो vector है, तो उसका एक mag भी होगा, एक direct, because this one is vector, right? So this we will not learn now. This we will learn later on. This is called cross product. Cross product इसका अगर कोई लिखना चाहता है, so this value is given by A cross B, A into B into sine of the angle between them. So this is giving you only the mag. So A cross B will always give birth to a vector which is C, such that C's magnitude is this. What is the direction of C? The direction of C, oh, confused ho jayega, is perpendicular to the plane containing both A and B. So let's say if A and B are two vectors like this, the plane that contains A and B is this, and C is a vector which is perpendicular to this particular plane. Now question arises, perpendicular तो सर ऊपर भी जा सकता है, नीचे भी जा सकता है, कौन सा होगा? तो थोड़ा उसका मजा भी ले लो, ले ही ले लो जब. So let's say this is the plane. is a plane. We have a vector A and we have a vector B, which is theta. This is theta. इसको हम बोलते हैं the right hand corkscrew rule. Corkscrew. Champagne के bottle जैसा. कैसा करते हैं? Take your palm, right palm, and face it towards A. A cross B. A cross B मतलब A को B की तरफ ले जाइए. A को B की तरफ ले जाइए. Where does your thumb point? Inside the board. So A cross B is a vector which is going inside the board. This is the plane. I can have two perpendiculars to this plane. One is this is the perpendicular to this plane. Another is exactly opposite side of the board. Do you understand? एक इस तरफ है, एक उस तरफ होगा.
So how do I know which?
One minute. Have you understood which is the plane? My whiteboard is the plane containing. So perpendicular to the whiteboard is this.
Yeah.
Perpendicular to the whiteboard will be one inside the wall also. So which one? Yes. That's where we use a torque wrench. तो टॉर्क रेंच में हम क्या करते हैं? टॉर्क रेंच में हम टॉर्क देते हैं. टॉर्क देने से हमारा टॉर्क किस तरफ खुलेगा? देखो अब इसको नट समझ दो. व्हाट अ वंडरफुल एक्सपीरियंस. तो 5 मिनट और बैठो इसके लिए. इसको खोलते हैं. खोलने से नट को किस तरफ घुमाओगे? इस तरफ घुमाओगे ना. तो आप सोचो the torque is moving in this direction. So what is the torque's direction? Thumb towards you. That's why the screw comes out to you. That's why the nut comes out to you. The torque is pushing you out. And when you tighten it,
Clockwise and anti-clockwise.
so the nut goes inside. You've understood. That is cross product. A cross B matlab, that's why we say, what is A cross B? A cross B means हाथ को A के साथ लगाइए और A को B की तरफ लाइए. A cross B. Where can your thumb go? The thumb goes inside. But sir, if it was B cross है, B में हाथ लगाइए और A की तरफ ले जाइए. Thumb is this side. So B cross A is vector. So A cross B gives me, we have done a cross B as C. So if you in 3D try to understand it, this is A and this is B and this is theta. A cross B will be shown like this.
So
This is C
B
vector.
cross A.
ठीक है? C वेक्टर अंदर की तरफ जा रहा है और उस तरफ चार्ज देने से ये बाहर की तरफ.
B cross A.
This is B cross A. बाहर की तरफ.
Also, it depends on which value.
Which one is moving in which way? Yes, but so we say the cross product is not commutative. Commutative, you know, A cross B is not same as B cross A. If A cross B is tightening the nut, B cross A is loosening the nut. But dot product में कुछ नहीं, एकदम मजा नहीं life. A dot B same as B dot A. Doesn't make any difference. We will continue this part of vector multiplication a little bit more so that we understand it properly, and then vector resolution. Then we are good to board on to our classes. But if you don't study anything and come next class, please don't come.